so streamlined. Murphy, he's a magical teleporting dog. It's Murphy, he's a cute and curly golden demigod. Traveling the universe through space and time. How do you do it? You're key to this crime. Are you here? Are you there? Are you anywhere or everywhere? Murphy, he's a magical teleporting dog. It's Murphy, he's a cute and curly golden demigod. You're such a good dog. You're such a good dog.
One evening on the live stream, as the comments drifted by, Lee spotted Mark and Betty's avatar, and it really caught his eye. He pointed at the little face, and his smile grew nice and big. He said, "Now look at that. There's a cute little pig." Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. Poorly couldn't tell because the picture's not big. That Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. So now we all know, and we'll sing it nice and big. Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. Betty's human laughed and said, "No, Lee, she's a dog, can't you see?" Well, that's all it took for us to laugh gleefully. Poor Betty was traumatized, or so the story goes. Now every time her picture pops, the whole chat always knows. Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. Poorly couldn't tell because the picture's not big. That Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. So now we all know, and we'll sing it nice and big. Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. Is not a pig. Poorly couldn't tell because the picture's not big. That Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig. So now we all know, and we'll sing it nice and big. Betty, sweet Betty, is not a pig.
All right. Oh, I got the wrong back screen. I got to get this. I didn't even fix this shit. Hold on. Stand by. Failure to communicate. I got to get the right screen on behind me. What the fuck? I can't even do it. What the hell? Anyways, welcome to A Crimes After Dark, even though it says The Devil's Advocates Beyond. That's my other channel. Let's get like the right wallpaper behind me. How about, oh, good Lord. fumble fuck. And let me get the rest of my crew on here real quick. That way you guys can cover for me for a second while I'm trying to get my fucking self on clusterfucked. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Why didn't you tell me I was on the other screen?
I didn't notice it till now.
That is proof positive. I need Rhonda to send me your address so I can send you my backup glasses. Because, dude, not only did you mistake a dog for a fucking pig, but
I got the wrong background.
That's it, guys. We need to start a GoFundMe to get him a pair of fucking glasses.
There you go.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Wow.
Hey, we're starting off with a bang. Would it be Crimes After Dark if we didn't?
And Mark and Betty wasn't even here for their apology. We gave an apology to Betty and everything, a special tribute. Thank you, Robin, for putting that together. It was hilarious.
Did you make that, Robin?
Welcome. Yeah.
Robin did.
Oh, I loved it. I love the Irish tune. That was great.
So if anybody sees Mark and Betty show up in the chat, we were going to take a little break and play it for Mark and Betty when they come on, so they can see their tribute, because it was good. It was good stuff. Epic.
Everybody, please donate to Devil's Advocates to get Lee a pair of fucking glasses. Please.
It feels like it should be that. Yeah. All right. Well, it's good to be here. We don't have one tonight. Unfortunately, we do have Dago, so that's great. And we have a part 3 of our Mason Barstow's breakdown, because that's how long it takes me. This is part of the reason why I don't do live breakdowns. This is because we've been doing. This is part 3 now. Each part 2 hours long, and we've gotten through 1 hour of the video. So we've done 4 hours on 1 hour of video. But maybe tonight.
It's a long interview too, though.
It is a long interview, yeah. And maybe we'll have less to say. Every night I think we're going to have less to say, and then we'll just keep talking. So anyway, so feel free, Dago, because you haven't done this format with us, is just pipe up when you want us to say something, and I'll pause the video and we'll talk about it, and then we'll restart it again. And we do it often. So if you've got anything that you had to ask about whether or not we covered, or what you guys covered, you guys did it.
It's the same way I do it too. It's a good way to, because there's so many little pieces and parts to things that you got to do it that way. So it's the best way to do it.
All right. So I don't know. Do you guys want to cover anything before we get into? Oh, yes, I do want to cover a few things. So we did get a lot of us, including Dago and Robin and my team, have a copy. Mine's in paper. And I wanted to show you this in paper because, so there it is out of paper, The Truth Line by Cy Ray. And this is in paper, sealed still. And the reason why I wanted to show it is because right on the outside of his book, it says, the end result can never justify the means. And this is the story that I heard. I heard a story through that email that I never got.
My email, yeah.
Yeah, so I've never seen the email myself, but the email supposedly is kind of like, he believes Kohberger is guilty, but they did it improperly, and therefore the ends does not justify the means, and people should be held accountable for how they did it. Which puts you in a weird state, right? Because you're like, do you say Cy Ray that he does think he's guilty, but just you can't do it the wrong way? Go ahead.
But he says that, Lee. Okay, but I read it today in my stream. There's a line in the book that he says that it's a systematic failure. It's not people, but people run the system.
Right.
So tell me how that makes any damn bit of sense. That's the problem I have with that.
So let me get this clear now. So he's going to try to take the thing that no person needs to be held accountable because it's a systemic problem. It's not the people. So nobody needs to go to jail. Nobody needs to get punished for anything, even though they did something wrong. It's the system that failed, not the people.
Yeah, yes, sir. This has nothing to do with the people. They did a great job. It's a systematic failure, bro. I mean, I know you're smart. He's very smart. He's very good at what he does, folks. But that was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, because the system is run by the people, and the people make the choices within the system.
Exactly.
Well, and my cynical mind tells me the reason he's doing it is because he makes his living doing prosecution for law enforcement, and he works with law enforcement, so he can't piss off law enforcement. So of course he has to, much like other people who wrote books with that. If you're friends with law enforcement, your statement's going to lead with, "I think law enforcement did a great job. I don't think anybody did anything wrong, but here's all the problems with the case," which is saying that somebody did something wrong, but you don't want to say they did something wrong because your friends are all law enforcement.
And he's trying to sell his program to law enforcement, his friends per se, to fight crime. And if you tell people they did a bad job at something, they're not going to follow your program. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to do my best in my free time, like I have free time and I don't lately, to read the book as quickly as I can. I got a document
Good luck.
camera. I can put some things on screen and show you some things if I find something that's worthy of sharing. We'll try to break down parts of the book that I found interesting, which might be different than what everybody else feels differently. Just like this video that we're going to break down from Mason Barstow, I see things a little bit differently than other people. And I've heard people say, I've watched a lot of people break this video down, but you guys are covering things that other people haven't said, which is the reason why we just said, well, we'll give it a shot, because we're probably not going to parrot the same things everybody else has said. We see things a little differently on my show. So we sometimes talk about different things. And I was expecting his signature in gold. Oh, did Amanda get hers? I got to see. Yeah, she must have got a copy. So
Did you get signed? Did you get the signed copy?
we got signed copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go that way. My mods got it for me as a gift. So
Gotcha. All right. Let's go ahead and get at her, because we're going to make an attempt to push it through this today. Let's see. Now this sound should be, I'm going to back up. So we ended right where it's at. I mean, I'm literally where we paused. I'm going to back up
horrible
about
video.
30 seconds and make sure that we've got audio. So when I hit play, say yes if you hear sound.
How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah.
It's because it happened
Okay.
on our roof.
All right. So here we go. Hopefully you watched the previous two. If not, you can still catch up on them. Let's just get right at her. Feel free to tell me any moment you want to pause.
Do you have closed caption on yours available?
I don't. Although we
did.
could turn it.
Okay.
We could turn it on, but we didn't feel the need to do it last time. So
I only
Yeah.
turned it on because there's some things that people couldn't hear when they didn't have it, and it picked it up. So that's why I was asking you. When I ran it, I was told, "Can you turn this on?" And it did change some things for people. So it's up to you.
I might. I'm hesitant only because closed captioning is just doing a guess at it too, and if they can get things wrong and then when people see it in writing, they're like, "Oh, that's what it said." Like that's what AI picked up, or that's what the voice interpreter. It doesn't mean that's what was actually said. That's my danger of doing that closed. That's why I've tended to lead to let people hear what they hear, because I'm afraid that the text will pop up wrong and they'll see it, and I don't know. What do you think, Robin? Should we play with words or no?
I don't know. What is it? I mean, so far nobody's been complaining.
Yeah.
If you want to turn them on, that's fine.
I'm trying to figure out where to even do it.
I did just down in your settings. It should just say
You're responsible for the event and whatever.
I turned subtitles. Oh, well, it's not turning on for me. How come?
There's a lot of people saying without it. So
All right, let's just go without it. Okay,
Yeah.
here we and start 3. All right, let's go.
We couldn't identify who it was either. I still don't know the name of the person.
That's the thing, is somebody just associates that one person. Remember that kid frothing at the mouth? He was adult. It's automatically, he was
We found
adult.
out he was from
Yeah.
visiting with family and had a cousin in the house or something. Like it was like most ridiculous association, but
There's got to be some responsibility for personal actions too. Yeah.
exactly. It's like, are you guys gonna, suspend him? Because
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so many guys got in trouble for this one dude frothing at the mouth and stuff. And
Yeah.
we called the police and everything,
It
but
shouldn't even be there.
yeah, it was just so random. But
But walk me through the 13th. You
Sunday,
yeah. So you guys, like, what time you woke up, the head count thing, and then or like you woke up, you heard the news. Did you do anything in between there? Like, give me your morning. What happened?
woke up Sunday. It's kind of like normal day, normal Sunday. Like turned on Red Zone first thing, started watching football. Then I had like a guy come up, kind of popped in my room and was like, "Hey, like you hear like something crazy happened at Xana's last night and stuff. Like, I think somebody died. Like there's like a homicide or something."
What bothers me is the timing, right? You woke up in the morning and started watching Red Zone, and somebody is telling you there's murderers at the house. What time did they get? What time did this conversation happen? Before the 911 call? Because that's important. Is this before the 911 call, or is it afternoon now? Because it sounded to me like he said he woke up in the morning, and yet they're getting told about the murders. Like, I don't know. Did they ever say what time this was happening?
I don't remember.
You follow what I'm saying? Like if he wakes up in
Yeah.
the morning and he's getting told about the murders last night, and they haven't made the 911 call until 11:50?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, let's keep going.
And like that's what like the whole day just kind of like spiraled from there, like just all sorts of rumors and stuff. Just we were trying to get a hold of our friends and the girls and stuff, and yeah, we were just kind of like still watching football, like as a house in the formal. Before that, we had the head counts and stuff. Church kind of brought that to our attention, and my room is right across from the. So I kind of like.
See, this is what I want to know. This is where I'm thinking. So you wake up in the morning, you do a head count. They were doing a head count. Does the head count happen in the afternoon or does it happen in the morning? If the head count happens in the morning, again, all this conversation about the murders happening in the house are happening before the 911 call. This is why it's important. Are they having a conversation about what happened at the house before the 911 call? It's 1:20 in the morning here in the UK. Oh, I thought she was going to tell me what time in the morning this was. They're not watching Red Zone at 1:20 in the morning there. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's just keep going. Did Mark and Betty show up?
Yeah.
I
She said they liked the video.
Oh, they did see it? They must have watched from replay. Okay. Here we go.
Just grabbed him, walked into the room. We're like, okay, like we need to get a head count of everybody. We called Joe lives in the basement with like 2 other guys, so he went and made sure those 2 were in his room. Then we called Lete. He's like our recruitment chairman. He lives at the end of second hall, so he did like a walk through second hall. Then we went up to third hall, checked the freshmen, made sure they were accounted for, and then made sure that.
See, and this is the thing I made a big deal about last time. Murders happen, and they want to find out where everybody in their house was. So what, do you suspect somebody in your house could be like, is it a standard procedure? He made some kind of comment. Every time there's an event like this, they do a head count to see where he's at. Is that because you automatically suspect one of your people could be, and you want to rule out your guys to make sure that nobody in your house was involved in it? So you hear about some tragedy, a quadruple homicide, and you're making sure you can account for everybody. Where the fuck were you at last night? And maybe that's just wise because the police are going to come asking for it, but it just feels like, is it so common for you guys to be under suspicion for murders that you have to do head counts to make sure it wasn't one of you guys? I don't know. I thought that was weird, but
how many other times has he had to do that?
Right. How many other times they talked about doing it with the Hudson Lindau drowning too. Whenever something happens and somebody dies, they do a head count to make sure where the fuck were you guys last night? Because what? Because your house has got such a reputation that you always have to make sure it wasn't one of your guys that did the murder?
Or if you know that it was that house, do you guys frequent that house, obviously, to make sure it was none of your people, just saying.
Or Dago, is it we don't understand, and maybe University of Idaho tells the fraternities anytime something happens, I expect you to do a head count of your thing and make sure it's none of your people. Is that a procedure that everyone already has?
It could be.
Yeah.
A good point.
The other guys on the third hallway were good. We had like 3 or 4 guys that didn't stay at the house. One was at his sister's. The other was who was down at the police station at that time. I think that would be it from the guys that already don't already live in the house but don't live out. And then we called the live out guys. Like I called Jack, made sure that he was okay.
That sound like Jack Showalter again. I know it sounded, but I heard the bad redaction. But anyways,
kind of like texting me updates from like the AV place. He was like, just texting me like, hey, like it's not looking good over here. Like the girls are like really freaking out. They can't see all their roommates and so.
Did he just call it the AV place? Is he referring to 1122 as the AV place?
Because they were all in AP, all of them except for
Xana.
Xana. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Most of them were APs. So sorry.
I'm going to replay. I wouldn't call 1122 King Road an AP house. That may have had some AP people in it.
But there was a lot of them in there. Right.
All right. Let's keep going.
Kind of like texting me updates from like the AV place. He was like, just texted me like, hey, like it's not looking good over here. Like the girls are like really freaking out. They can't see all their roommates and sorry, all
What
the
time was this?
and stuff. And
Right. So, I mean, well, this would have to be after the 911 call. They'd have to be outside congregating with police and talking to police at this point, I'm guessing. But you're
Well, maybe.
Well,
I
because
don't
remember
know.
he said something about somebody was at the police station already. So did they have somebody detained? And did anybody get
maybe.
detained? Was anybody detained at the police station during the early parts of the phone call? I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't Jack go to the police station in the early part of the? I can't remember. Yeah. See, Amanda. See, I think Amanda. This is what I thought too. I thought only Kaylee was Alpha Phi. I didn't think Dylan or Bethany or Xana were. And
Maybe
I
have
know
it
Maddie wasn't. Maddie wasn't a Phi because that was part of the problem is they
No,
wanted to be
Maddie
in the same
wasn't
house and they
for
weren't.
sure. Right.
Yeah.
Somebody, there's a few of them that are in the same Alpha Phi.
Yeah, Pi Phi or P Phi, Pi Phi. Yeah, remember that guy? Oh, there's something. Anyways, don't get me fucking started on the pronunciation. Thank you, Sleuther. All right. So again, why does he call it an AFI house? It's not an AFI house. Only one person. I think only Kaylee in the house was from AFI. But anyways, not a big deal. I don't mean to beat the dead horse. It's just weird that he would refer to that as an AFI house. That's because, by the way, I think there was an AFI formal that night in which shit happened. Remember, there was an event that Delts were involved in at the AFI formal event. But anyways.
There's only like a couple of them outside. It's not looking really good over here. So I don't know. We went to get food.
Connor.
Stopped by. That's the name of the house or whatever. Talked to like all the guys that live there.
You call that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Down the road, the big house.
So yeah, I usually just stop there randomly from time to time. I'm living there next semester, so I pretty tight with those guys. Just kind of like walked in. I was like, oh, like you guys know any idea like what the hell happened? Because like a couple of those guys down there are pretty well connected on campus as well, and just wanted to hear if they had any idea what was going on. And there's like all sorts of rumors, like maybe someone was just stabbed like at a party or something. Because like I don't know, like it's not like the weirdest thing. Like guys get mad and stuff. It's also Idaho, people carry knives and stuff. Like whatever.
Where'd you go get food?
McDonald's. Went to McDonald's.
Are there a couple McDonald's in town? Or?
Yeah, there's two. Just went to over here on like
McDonald's.
Why is that? Why is that intriguing?
There was a McDonald's cup, I believe, sitting on the stairs going up from the first floor there up to the second where the common room is.
Amanda, it's
so
not
did somebody take.
Well, I don't know. The problem is, I mean, McDonald's. I mean, people could have gone to McDonald's 3
Right,
weeks
I know.
ago and left.
I
to try.
know,
That's
but
the problem. You're right.
Yeah.
But it's something to ask. Yeah. Problem is that McDonald's is one of the most common places to eat at in America. So
Exactly.
having McDonald's in the house, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
To a Pullman highway.
Anybody with you besides that went over there?
Are they saying Connor? It sounds like they're saying Connor.
That's what
It's like
it
the
sounds
second.
like.
Yeah, the redactions are kind of bad. I mean, if you know a little bit, they've talked about Connor. They've talked about Jack Showalter. Clearly, they've talked about, I think, Cole.
That's what I got out of it was Connor. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just me and Connor.
Just me and Connor.
He's doing all right.
What the news was? Yeah, he was.
Like we were just kind of like freaking out. Honestly, we like can't get a hold of Xan or anything. And just trying to remain positive. Like, oh, she can't be on her phone right now. She's talking to the police and stuff. Like, we'll hear from her in like an hour or two. And then
was that you saying that stuff, or was it him, or was it like
it was kind of back and forth. And then especially when I running the house, like we have to kind of keep our cool, because like everybody kind of feeds off our energy and stuff. So I just and so I was making sure that the two of us, we were on the same page. Like, we got heads held high. Like, like can't be walking around, with our heads down and shit. Like, our energy's high, everyone else will, follow suit. And so we're just trying to stay positive and stuff, and like think around 3 or 4, we kind of got an update that, that the 4 were dead and stuff. And
Who were you with when you got the update?
I think it was, I got a text from a buddy, who was over there too, and saw the 4 bodies and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
Who was that?
Okay.
Stop that for me for a minute.
Yeah. I was gonna say who was was that Hunter, or who was the person that was over there and saw all the bodies?
It's gonna well, here's the big problem with the whole thing.
Yeah, there's
Word for word, what he just said is I got a text from a buddy who was over there and saw all 4 bodies. Now Hunter claims that he only saw 2. Okay.
Correct.
Right.
That and I was going at that too. How would Hunter didn't see the other 2 bodies? So how could he have seen all 4 bodies?
I don't even know if it's still Hunter that he's talking about. I think there was all kinds of people in and out of that place. I think
agree.
there were pictures that were taken, videos, and who knows what else.
I believe that there were people, and I mean a couple handfuls of people that were at that house on right up to the point where they called 911, folks.
Yep. The question, so to play devil's advocates, the question is he friends with a cop who did see all 4 bodies? And did he get a text from a cop friend? Because if it wasn't a cop, then we've got a problem. That means somebody in a frat claims to have seen all 4 bodies, and there's nobody no frat member, nobody, no student should have seen all 4 bodies. So if he's talked to somebody who saw all 4 bodies, it better be that he has a cop friend, or we've got a major problem. Now, if he's got a cop friend, maybe that answers how he saw all 4 bodies.
The only other person it could possibly be, if it's true again, is the kid that put on his uncle's ATF jacket and said he went in the house and saw and noticed that everybody was double tapped. Now, if that's a true statement that was real, that would be the only other option besides somebody else or besides Hunter that we know about being possible. Besides that, that means that it was either a cop, like you said, big problem, or somebody else got in that house that they just let walk through there.
Yeah, and like Clay says in the chat, if it was a cop seems to be the only one that makes sense, or or the ATF jacket, but then that was double tap. That would indicate they thought people were shot, not stabbed to death.
Right.
But anyways, the point being is that it seems to me the devil's in the details. That one little comment, I got a text from somebody who saw all 4 of the bodies. That's a problem because cops shouldn't be texting the frat house VP talking about the murder, whose investigation ongoing. That should never have happened. And so it shouldn't be a cop. And if it's not a cop, then that's a problem because nobody should have seen all 4 bodies. So all the way around, it's a problem.
Right. Unless Lyndon went in when he said he didn't and lied and went in through the whole house and saw everything, which I think they all did. I think they saw everybody, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sons of bitches. And shit. All right.
And then kind of just spiraled from there. The rest of the night I kind of just spent by myself. Started packing.
And furthermore, and wait a minute, and wait a fucking minute. I'm still working through this. This is Idaho State Police. Idaho State Police didn't come on the scene for hours later. So why are the Idaho State Police not asking the follow-up question, how did he see all 4 of the bodies? Like, how do they not know the case well enough to know that nobody should have seen all 4 bodies and did a follow-up question right there? So he said he saw all 4 bodies. Like, there's nothing. They don't even bother to do the follow-up question on how he could have seen all 4 of the bodies.
They should have asked several questions there, not only about that individual, but also who all else do you know was in and out of the house?
Well, first and foremost, who's your buddy? That's the first damn question right out of the gate. And
but
aren't one of these guys FBI?
No, I don't. I don't think so. He had talked to the FBI before he came into them. So they mentioned that earlier. They said, I know you've already been talked to by the FBI, but we wanted you to come in. So I don't think these guys are FBI, but I think he did talk to the FBI.
I misunderstood then because somebody told me one was ISP, one was FBI. That's where I got screwed up with it.
It's possible, but I'm not sure. I don't know that that's
not well. Take what you just said, Lee, into account about this. This is a big issue. Between that and his phone issue together is the problem. It's a big problem, I think, because it makes me wonder: is the reason why you don't want your phone to be seen because you have multiple text messages from people that were in that house looking at the bodies, possibly? I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, it's a good
Yeah.
question. And I have to know, does Snapchat so he did give them an unlock for his phone. Snapchat deletes. Oh, never mind. This is 3 weeks. I think this interview happened
Yeah.
3 weeks after the event. So his
Yeah.
Snapchat stuff would have been long gone. All right.
Right.
Anyways, all right.
The whole house was pretty much vacated by Tuesday. Most people left Monday. So
They taking like getting rides with each other. Everybody have a car up here, so does everybody take their own car?
yeah, and
By the way, it is important to note this. We have raised eyebrows several times about people who left town right away after the murders. However, he keeps saying everyone left town out of the murders because it was like, the holiday weekends and, and Thanksgiving coming up and everybody was leaving town kind of thing. So like, if it's true, then any one individual did you hear so-and-so left town right away may or may not be a big deal if everyone literally was leaving town at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dago? Oh, you're muted again, Dago. You're muted.
Sorry, lots of people left. A whole lot.
Lots
So,
of
yeah.
lots of people
A lot
left.
of
Yeah.
them.
At first, when we first heard people left, we're like, that's suspicious. But then it seemed like everyone was leaving.
Yeah, but I still
All right.
think they should have locked the whole anybody that went to. I'm sorry, I know this sounds ridiculous, and I know it's a holiday. This is 4 people that were murdered. They should have locked the whole
Right.
campus down, and they should have went
Yep.
through everything before they let anybody go. I'm sorry to say that, but
Yeah.
you don't know who's who.
Everybody on campus should have been locked down and should have been given
Yes.
anal probes. Everybody should have got an anal probe.
There you go.
That I'm not going to agree with, but they at least been swabbed.
You're like, that I'm not going to agree with. I'm going to be like, I would slap on the rubber gloves and be like, bend over. We're doing a search. Anyway,
Yep. And I can't believe they didn't stop right there when he said that. I got a
Yeah.
text from a buddy who saw all 4 bodies. And you're right. ISP, especially ISP, should have said, wait,
yeah.
who's your buddy? Because nobody was in that house. Nobody was supposed to be in that house. And they didn't say a word. They didn't even blink.
No.
That's crazy.
It makes you wonder, like, is it just recorded and they figure they don't know the case real well and somebody else can catch those little details, or should these guys interviewing know what should be known out there and not going into the interview? So when they catch somebody saying something that triggers their, how the fuck did you know that? They can catch him in the moment.
That could be it too, that they're playing him by letting it go and just waiting to see what else is said.
Yeah, sure. It could be. All right, let's keep going.
How's that work?
Yeah, I guess like if you have a car, you have a car. If not, you usually just text them to your pledge class chat and find a ride from there. Or I know I took my home.
Share cars?
No,
Share
no,
cars, like, hey, can I borrow your car? Yeah.
No, I let a kid drive my car last year and he crashed it. Yeah, in the parking lot too. Let his foot off the brake and just slammed into the back of a truck because like we have a really steep driveway. So he was like on that bit of the driveway and just kind of like eased off the brake a little bit and just slammed it straight into a truck.
He was kicked out, wasn't he?
No, no, I have a really good resolve and temperament and stuff, and I was just like, this is a personal thing. It's not a house thing. Like you gotta, differentiate the two.
Oh yeah.
And keep this personal. Like you didn't see any like punishments from the house and stuff. But
Yeah.
So you took home, does he live down in
yeah,
as well?
yeah. Most of us are from Boise, maybe 5 or 6 guys from
Boise.
a couple.
I think they're all from Boise, and that's the word they're redacting. They're from Boise.
From Washington.
A lot of you guys go to high school together?
No, because like I say Boise in a broad term, like are included in those.
Okay.
I went to high school with 3 of our freshmen,
Mm-hmm.
but aside from that, there's like a few from like a couple from a lot from actually. We're mainly a high house.
Is that where you went?
No, I went to
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
Are you from Boise?
Yeah.
What high school?
Yeah. I went to Q actually.
Oh,
Yeah. So not from Boise.
goddamn caveman.
Yeah. We eventually, well, when you graduate there, you'll eventually learn how to spell.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. There was a small school when I went there though.
Yeah, it's pretty big now.
Yeah. I'm pretty old. So.
Yeah.
So did you know a lot of these guys before you got up to Levi, or?
Knew of them, didn't like really know them just because like I don't know, Boise's every day, but it's still pretty small.
Mhm.
So like through sports and stuff, like of guys because like I don't know, like You know, they're good in soccer, good in some, you know, especially like in other sports where you're bystander and, you know, you're doing your homework on the other team so you can, you know, yell the right stuff.
Right.
Like, so like, I knew of them and stuff. Never like knew them though.
You weren't childhood friends with any of them?
No, there's a few guys in my PC like that I was, but they all dropped out by the sophomore year.
That's pledge class for you.
I don't think we've been this silent this long. Like we're gonna make this in record time. We're just sitting there like, did we all fall asleep? Like we've never been this silent for this long.
No, they're just kind of bullshitting a little bit here.
Yeah,
and there about
like
high schools. I mean, you know.
What we can't see is that guy in the back reaching under the table and giving him a hand job right now, like about all the school stuff.
Right, we can't see that. We can't see that.
Dago, what happened? Did you?
What the fuck?
I mean, they got to blur it out.
I almost just covered my screen in coffee, bro.
I was just talking about that last night. That if I make someone spew with their nose, I win.
Yep, that would that's his goal.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the reason for the blurring out. They're trying to blur out that hand. All right, let's keep going.
Did you play any sports in high school?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Rode the bench though.
Why are they redacting what he played in high school?
Guys that played ahead of me won though. So things like that with pride. Like, from the Valley, heard that name. Yeah, every time he was not on the court, I was in.
Nice.
And that was rarely. Yeah, given he was like 3 sports state champ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of goes to your head early, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like him now. But then I was just like, yeah, dude, fucking.
Oh, somebody said ISP arrived by 12:30. Why did I believe that the ISP didn't get into the house So ISP, correct if I'm wrong. ISP didn't start their investigation of the scene till 5 p.m. I thought, but were they on scene at 1?
They pulled up that trailer that we seen out in the middle of the road. They were there pretty early, like around noon, 12:30. But
okay.
They were waiting on who the hell were they? They were waiting on a couple of people to show up before they went in and did what they did. So
yeah, I thought they didn't start processing the scene till 5, ISP, but maybe.
Yeah, it was weird the way this whole thing went.
Hand-to-hand combat interrogation. Okay, well now there you go.
Welcome back, Dago. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's play it.
Hey, you. 6'4" with 7'2" wingspan, you fucking monkey. Yeah.
Red docked away.
Couldn't get past the arms.
Couldn't get inside.
Yeah.
Dang. Anybody else playing sports that, or they probably come from all over the place, right?
Yeah, all sports, all over the place. Like we got a couple of like Cowboys in the house, like from CUNA actually. Yeah. They like to say they're from.
Yeah, good for them, man. Good for them.
It's goddamn CUNA. I was like, they're like, we're 10.
I'm trying not to be vulgar and talk about what this is turning into, which is a circle of friends. Anyways, they're because these guys, they might as well just get together in a circle and be like friends. Anyways, Betty has hit the like button. Nice. Betty back. So Betty's given us a little bit of forgiveness. Maybe that's great. All right, let's keep going.
Just like you live in CUNA, dude. Yeah. Like there are nothing but fields around your house.
Don't sit around the bush. Not anymore, man.
I was just like, where's the pride? It's not from CUNA, man.
It's all suburbs, and everybody's from California now, but they live in CUNA. Yeah.
But no, they live in CUNA, and they went to and shit.
Oh yeah,
they're like those kids. Like we have those kids, like private school.
Yeah.
Yeah, those freaking boners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our rival when I went there because they were in 5A.
Yeah,
we were smaller.
I think they still prance around as 4A school.
On CUNA?
No,
BK is still 4A school. Yeah,
it's such a joke.
Yeah, they keep the enrollment numbers down, man.
But yeah, so they can just run up the 4A level.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a joke.
Mm-hmm.
They're freaking pansies. I tell them that too all the time. They're like, oh, we won't say this, not this. I'm like, dude, you're their 5A school, prancing around in 4A.
Yeah, I heard the BK. What was the BK? Are they talking about CUNA and Boise? Are they talking about CUNA?
I don't.
What's BK?
Not, it's hard
I'm
to
not
tell.
sure.
Brian
Yeah.
Koberger is in CUNA. That's the name of the prison.
Yeah, but where they mentioned the initials BK here, and I don't think they're talking about Brian Koberger. I don't think.
No, I doubt it.
No, they wouldn't. What? No, because that wouldn't even be. Yeah,
It would be way too soon.
way too soon. Yeah, well, it would be way too soon for him to be in CUNA. I don't think he even had the arrest yet. If by the time this,
No, because that wasn't until the 30th, 29th, 30th. So yeah, and I will agree with Nana Cal. I can't stand this kid. He's so arrogant. So arrogant. There's so much arrogance coming from him with the way he talks about himself, that the control he has drives me nuts. I'm just saying.
Oh, Amanda gave some more updates on my ignorance that I said ISP didn't get into the house till 5. Later that afternoon, around 4, additional ISP investigators arrived at the residence to assist the local Moscow Police Department with securing and processing the active homicide scene. Where did I read? I thought I read in a document that Idaho State Police didn't start their forensics investigation until 5, but I don't know where I got that from. All right, let's keep going.
Well, I'm glad we went down that rabbit hole for a minute. But let's.
Yeah.
So you went and got food. You went down to. And you're visiting with those guys, and then you ended at like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. You were hanging out with who? And then that's when you said you talked to somebody else. Is that right? Or you got a text?
Yeah, I was talking to that day,
Okay.
off and on.
By the way, it does sound a little bit like interrogation techniques there, what they're doing, because what they're doing is they're starting to interject details that he may or may not have said. So it was around this time with your friend, you got the text from so-and-so, and they might be doing that to lead him into, will you just follow along with something I said incorrect, or will you correct me? Because that's a technique that they'll use too. They'll purposely say something wrong and say, no, I didn't say that. I meant this, or whether he will just go with whatever story they're telling him.
Yeah,
so,
they built a rapport.
Yeah, exactly. They build a rapport and then slip in a detail that they know is wrong, seeing if you'll correct it or not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mad Dog.
Yeah, I gotten a lot of like Snapchats and stuff from like older graduated members. They're trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Roommates of folks with the girls, like same Greek family and stuff, which Maddie Mogan and Xana Canodal were in our Greek family, and so we have that giant Greek family chat, and that we're not really talking in that, but people.
Yeah, that's significant.
Yeah.
But anyways, I wanted to back up, but I'm not sure exactly what I heard. I heard something that kind of caught my attention about certain people in this big group chat with Maddie, but hold on, let's keep playing it.
People from that chat were texting me and trying to get a hold of me and see what the hell was going on and stuff. So just trying to
navigate through it.
Yeah.
Who's your best friend in the house? Who's the guy you hang out with the most?
George and
okay.
George who?
And is part of the.
He's the president.
Oh, George something is the president of Delta Tau.
I can't say his last name. It's weird. It's like TSJ something or something like that. It's very hard to say. But yeah, that's who I think he's referring to.
Okay. All right, let's get on it.
Roller. House dipshit. It could be at this point. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very important.
Love the redactions.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it the Pete Elgorgia interview? There was like a 7-minute redaction.
It's asinine. In my opinion, there's no reason for it. Other than
none.
They don't want you to piece things together.
That's bingo.
They're not really. They're saying they're doing it to protect people's privacy, but they're not. They're doing it to protect people getting details that they don't want you to have.
They're
Exactly.
redacting nouns and verbs and pronouns, folks. Come on,
Yeah.
Right.
That's just
Yeah.
stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Davey?
Davey White
Big
in the
White.
house. That guy's funny shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
He's a trip.
Hey, dude. Little skis.
Dang.
Yeah.
And where was that morning?
Where's Maddie?
She stayed over Saturday night, and then left Sunday morning.
Okay. What time did she leave Sunday morning? Did she sneak out of there, or were you awake?
No, I was awake, maybe like 8:39, something.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Who was the female they're talking about there?
I was going to ask you if you could back that up just to hear that
Yeah.
one more time.
Back that ass up is how you really should say that. See, could you back that ass up?
Back that ass
Yeah,
up.
okay. All right, I'm gonna back. I just backed that ass up about 30 seconds.
Type dude. Little skis.
Dang.
Yeah.
And where was that morning?
She stayed over Saturday night, and then left Sunday morning.
Okay. What time did she leave Sunday morning? Did she sneak out of there, or were you awake?
No, I was awake, maybe like 8:39, something. I have
Did
no
it give a
idea.
name?
No, I mean
No.
it was an M. It was a female with an M. People in here were typing in
May.
Maya or May.
It's Maya then. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Mia. I'm sorry. It's either Mia or Maya. I think it's Mia.
Mama Mia, here we go again. All right.
Pretty much before I started my day.
Gotcha.
Of watching football.
Gotcha. She stayed in your room with you all night, right? Okay. And you said you were snapping when you didn't have her number. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did she? What house is she in? Okay.
Kappa something.
Is she an upperclassman?
Under.
Okay.
I think she's like a sophomore or a junior.
Ooh, Mark and Betty, 9 subs are coming my way.
We'll shout out.
Nice.
I don't think anybody has yet.
Is that a relationship that's progressing, or
No.
No.
Not progressing at all.
Anything that
Yeah.
you don't want us to mention or say if we chat, talk to her.
Well, we're not really talking at all anymore, but yeah, I don't know.
We kind of already got one guy in trouble, and we don't want to get you in trouble.
Who'd you get in trouble?
Nobody from the school.
I was like, Jesus.
Somebody else who gave us the wrong name of a lady, and then we called her, and she was real. Okay.
You're probably bad.
Okay.
Huh.
You are.
A little bit. Yeah.
Mac Ann said, oh, wait, hold on. No, was it? Nana Cal said, if Mia stayed with Mason, she was one of Kaylee's best friends. Maya spoke at the vigil. Okay.
Yeah, Mia. No, two different people. We did that the other day and figured that one out. I thought that was her too. I have a photograph of who this girl is. She's blonde, and it is not who we thought it was at first. It's not Maya. This one that he's talking about is the Mia. The Maya is the one that spoke one of Kaylee's best friends. But good point to point that out. That way we understand. Everybody understands who's who.
All right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not talking to Mia anymore.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Just bad.
They didn't redact it. They were not talking to Mia anymore. So is that the same person? I don't know. Was that the same person he said he was sleeping at his place and you just forgot to redact it this time? Or
I
is
just
it a different person?
missed that.
Okay, let me back that ass up.
You are.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not talking to Mia anymore.
All right.
Especially
Yeah.
that time with all.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to Mia anymore. Was she the
Yeah.
same one that he
Yeah.
said was staying over?
Yes.
Staying over that night. Okay.
I'd like to know why too.
Yeah.
Just
what
saying,
happened
I'm
there?
curious.
I mean, I can
it
take
could
a
be
guess.
nothing. It could be nothing,
it
but I'm
could
just
be nothing.
curious.
Yeah. Probably playing cribbage or something, I'm thinking.
Maybe because he's so cocky and arrogant.
Right. Don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going.
all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't have the nicest thing to say about me either, but bummer. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You live, you learn, you own it,
Yeah.
you move on.
But yeah, I mean, she knew, yeah, like she was with me all night.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I mean, if you need an alibi, she's knew where I was the whole time too.
Okay.
So she was with him all night long. Pretty obvious they were playing cribbage, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's keep moving on.
Okay. Well, like I said before, you're not, at this point, you're not on that side of the radar.
Yeah,
Not at all.
no,
Yeah.
I'm aware. I don't even own a knife.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we've talked about it a lot, but Saturday. So, what were you doing Saturday? Did you go to the Whites party?
yeah, so I was at the Whites probably till about game time, 4 p.m.
Okay.
I went back to Delt, kind of just hung out for a little bit, tried sobering up because I was a little drunk at the time. I was trying to make sure I could still make the formal with me.
Mhm.
Her day kind of fell through like last minute, so she asked me to go with her like Tuesday or Wednesday of that week. So it was really late notice. So, and I was pretty sick that week, and so I was just trying to like shake it off and stuff, and finally felt better Saturday. So I was like, okay, I don't want to miss the formal if I told her I was going to go with her. And so kind of just sobered up, went over to a different apartment building. I don't remember whose apartment it was, but went there, kind of pre-gamed her formal, went back to her sorority house first, took photos, and then drove over to Hungadunga Brewing Company or whatever
Mhm.
it's called. Hung out there for an hour or two, and then went back to Delt for the night.
Who was
Time
at
to
the
get back to Delt?
Hungadunga? Wasn't
That was that was the, and that's why I have questions with him now.
Chapin's
was-
sister?
That
It
was
Chapin's sister
Maisie.
went to
Yes,
yeah, Maisie.
yes.
Maisie went to Hungadunga, right?
They were there,
Yeah.
right? And something happened at the Hungadunga that night. This is point
Right.
blank. Period. There's a fact now. He was there. Pete was there. Ethan was there. Ethan and Pete and his crew, they left within an hour. Okay. I don't know how long Barstow was there for sure, but something went down that night there at that place, guys. I'm dead set on it now.
Yeah, because he talked about that earlier in the interview. He said there
Uh-huh.
was the altercation or the incident.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
I thought
So,
I could be wrong about this, but I thought Maisie wanted Ethan to go to the Hungadunga, but he didn't. Or did he go
oh
for
no,
a short
he was
time?
there. He was
No, he
there.
was there.
He picked them up and they drove together in the vehicle.
So maybe it was him that was leaving Hungadunga and she didn't want to go with him to the other party. Is that what happened to the Sigma Chi party? Or?
So I think this is why I think something went down. Something went down at the Hungadunga. They left within it, like, I think it was like 50 minutes they were there, okay? They leave, they stop at her sorority, drop her off. She did not want to go back and hang out. She's crying, she's upset. Something went down, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Like something's off. They're not telling true stories here. They're not talking about whatever happened. Pete states that he took Ethan outside to talk about why it's hard to date Xana. Bullshit, bro.
Right?
You
Right.
take guys outside to cool them off when they're pissed off. End of story. I've been that guy. You've been that guy. We both know this, okay? Something happened. End of story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something happened.
Well, and it would relate to Xana's hard to date because maybe something happened with Xana and it got him all pissed off and there was going to be a damn near fight kind of thing, and then
It could be.
they cooled him off outside, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck, man, she's hard to date."
But I don't trust this dude right here, okay?
Right,
Something
sure.
with him makes me real uncomfortable with that whole situation. I'll just say that.
Yeah. No, I agree. All right.
10:30, 11 range or something.
Do you know what the crowd was like at the Whites? Who all was there?
Yeah, my whole fraternity was probably present there. That house of girls was there. Those Pi Phis. All the younger classes were there.
I'm sorry. I gotta take a minute there. Get my composure back.
Good Lord, Mackenzie.
Well done. All right, let's keep going.
a lot of their upperclassmen, but maybe a few sprinkled capos.
Okay.
Pretty much friends of the apartment owners and then adults and the AFs.
Okay.
So was it spread between a couple apartments, or is it
We were packed in there.
just one apartment?
Yeah, one apartment. There's probably like.
See, this is what I think too. Like Mac Ann said, Xana may have been unintentionally flirtatious, caused a fight, prompting later texts. Yeah, I think that's very likely. She was probably she was very popular with the guys. Somebody may have pissed off Ethan even because she may have gotten a little overly flirty, or he may have gotten a little overly flirty, and that's why maybe that's why he made the comment. She's really hard to date.
Well,
because
let's take that in there. Yeah, take that in consideration along with the 2 texts that Ethan got that night. Maybe you're getting those text messages, and then maybe she slipped up and just hugged up on a guy, just being happy, you know, and it like flipped him out. Who knows?
The text that came into Ethan, you're being cheated on, wasn't he? Got a couple of those, right?
He got one around 5, I think, and the other one around 12:45, or something in that mix somewhere. Right? Yeah. Xana wasn't there at the Hunga Dunga. No, she wasn't with them at all. So that's another problem. So
right. So you're right. But did something? That's what I'm saying, though. Did something around her kind of? I don't know. It's a good. I mean, we're theorizing on what kind of happened, but it makes you wonder what prompted him to make the comment about why she's hard to date.
Maybe somebody said something about Xana, like, you know, she's, you know how ignorant people can get, you know, made a nasty comment about Xana, and boom, that's all it takes.
Is that where he was when he got that text about, you know, you're being cheated on or whatever? Is that?
I don't think he was there for that. No, one was earlier in the afternoon, and then one was late at night. So no, but getting that earlier that day, and then something were to be said possibly at the Hunga Dunga, maybe set him off based on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's keep going.
60, 70 people in there.
Holy crap. What floor is that one on?
Second or third, I don't remember.
So exactly. Is it coming out onto the balcony there?
Yeah.
Too? So just basically the front section of the.
Yeah. So it was like out on the balcony bit too. And then just that apartment.
Gotcha.
Anybody stand out to you that looked out of place?
No, and especially given it was like my little apartment, she would have made that clear if somebody was out of place or something. Like, we're pretty good about making sure everyone feels comfortable and stuff. And if that was the case, like, it would have been brought to our attention to kick him out.
Yeah.
But she didn't went up to me and was like, hey, like, this guy needs to go or something.
Okay. Anybody cause a problem or make a scene or anything while you were there? No. Did you hear about anything after you, like later on after you left, or?
No, I kind of like detached from that whole scene for the night. Like, I was the only adult that went to the theta formal or anything. And
okay.
Yeah, I was just split off from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, I'm going to do a real quick check-in and let you know where I'm at and where my head's at. So we're about 1 hour into the show. I usually do about 2-hour chunks myself, and there's only 28 minutes left of this interview. So I think we're going to finish this tonight. We're like on record fucking time. We're doing it. So we got an hour that's your pacing, guys. We got 1 hour to cover 28 minutes of this interview. So here we go.
You said after you left and went to an apartment, but you don't know whose.
Yeah, but it was a different complex. It was across from the I think it's called the apartments. They're across from the Lambda Chi fraternity, across the street. I'm not too sure what street that is though, but that apartment building where she did drink some more and then go to the sorority house photos and then to the brewing company.
So who'd you go to that place with?
I walked there by myself, but met me there.
Oh, that's where you guys hooked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we met up there and then went from there for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying
Heart of Gold says he's a liar. He knows every place. I'm not sure what it's called, whatever. Like he's probably.
I agree with that. Yes.
But yeah.
That relationship is basically non-existent today.
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This will go much faster if we don't have anything to talk about.
Red Dagged away.
This is a good
I'm going to make a
conversation.
song called Redacted.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm working on one right now.
And if you do, leave half the words out of the song.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they look how long some of these redactions are. So what they're talking about has to be important. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it leads to an alternate suspect, and that's why we don't get to hear any of the conversation.
Yep. Good God. This is
Just
a good
go
one.
on and on. They got his hand blurred again.
Oh my God.
Both hands blurred.
Here we go again.
Ah,
A bottle of water or something or anything, or a
Um,
seltzer or anything?
I'm good. Am I gonna be here much longer? Or
I don't think so. I don't know. We'll
I
check.
can check.
oh, did he just? Am I going to be here much longer? Is that what he just said? Am I going to be here
Yeah.
much longer? Like he's finally getting bored with their, with their technique. So
Stop lying, bro. You'll get out of there quicker.
yeah.
You're totally free to go anytime, and if you want to take off, and we can bring it to you, or we can plan a meet and come back. But I'll see how far along we are,
yeah,
and we'll go from there. Okay.
sounds good.
While he's checking on that, what kind of car does George drive?
So for those who don't know, what I think just happened is, so they've got his phone. He signed a consent to download his phone, and they're downloading his phone. Now he's saying that he wants to go. We're going to be much longer because what's happening is they're having a conversation while they wait for his phone to download. So he's basically asking in there, and somebody just left to go check to see if the phone's done downloading.
And
So-
he's severely nervous about it. His excuse blew my mind when he said, "Well, I'm kind of a freaky guy." Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? No. No.
Dude, it's I mean,
You're
we've
hiding
all,
something, obviously.
yeah. Kind of a freaky guy.
What time is it?
He's a very freaky girl. The kind you don't bring home to mother. All right, sorry.
I have no idea. I'm not a big car person.
No. What about
Fucking little.
I'm surprised that they did not. I'm truly surprised that they were good with that he didn't force him to get a warrant, which in all reality he should have said you need to get a warrant, end of story. But at the same time, the dude's hiding something, in my opinion.
Right. The peanut gallery is awesome.
Jesus Christ, David.
All right, here we go. Let's get. I told you we got an hour to get this done. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not sure with cars.
no? Just three more. Jack, do you know what kind of car you drive?
He drives a
No color,
black.
black, and
Oh, I thought Jack and the same person. Jack.
why did I write
Jack
that? twice?
Showalter again.
I'm sorry, man. I did. I wrote that guy down twice.
Mhm.
And then what about
Drives. White
Hyundai Elantra.
Audi. I have no idea. It's a small white car,
Fuck is a howdy?
quite like a sports car, but
Audi. Didn't he say Audi? A white Audi? No.
Yeah.
I thought he said howdy. Sorry.
It's got to be Audi. It's got to be an Audi.
That makes sense. Yes. Sorry.
Not an innie, but an Audi.
it's like a nicer car.
okay,
I don't think it's a BMW. I think like not a Lexus, but
4 doors?
yeah, it's 4 doors. It's a
Okay.
smaller car though. I don't know. It's
Not an Audi.
yeah,
Oh,
It's not the
Volkswagen?
size of your
Those are
car,
the
it's how you
same.
drive it.
Oh
Volkswagen.
no, not a
Not a
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Yeah.
Maybe a Lexus. I don't know.
Okay. Small white
I'm
car.
a terrible cars person.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. ask about that, about the car, or what kind of car? Yeah, I don't think so, man. We'll get a time frame on that.
Fusion.
You know, man, and we really appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Ford
you,
Fusion.
coming in and talking to us, and then
Yeah, of course.
giving us consent for your phone, man. That really does mean a lot, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
So thank you.
I'm a little weirded about the phone, honestly.
Totally understandable. Totally
Yeah.
understandable, dude. We gotten to a point in life where your whole life's on that thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's something that.
Yeah, is that shit deleted from your databases after upon conclusion?
It is
Wow.
tied to.
Well, I mean, so I mean, there's a part of me that can relate. Nobody should ever look at my search history or anything like that. But so the guy's nervous. Are you guys going to delete this when you're done using it? Fuck no. This is kept for posterity, dude. You signed a piece of paper that said they can keep your whole phone
and they use it for whatever they want to now.
Yeah, you are now part of a file that will never go away. You may have the illusion that
I like when he asked them. He was like, "Are they only going to take just like look at the one?" He was like, no.
Yeah. How do they selectively just download the part that they want? You have
they
to
download the whole
Wait a minute.
phone. Yeah.
I didn't see that. I just want this one over here.
Everybody knows you're a pervert, kid. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
This specific case,
Okay.
and then once this specific case is adjudicated, meaning we got somebody, they go through the whole court process, they're sentenced, and it's over. You know, that stuff gets deleted. That the evidence gets destroyed.
Okay.
So they have, so they hang on to it for that, but it's not out there for anybody and everybody to look at. Yeah, it's for this.
Just everybody in your office.
Yeah.
Period. And it only stays with those guys that are like us. You know, we will ask for this stuff. Like, hey, give us the stuff we talked about today. That's what we want to see out of there. So they'll like do us up with an electronic folder or something, or pull it up and then give it to us, and that's what we'll look at.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But man, I get it, dude.
Yeah.
And you probably wouldn't believe me if I told you how many times I've had this same conversation with people.
Yeah, I imagine it's not like a really comfortable thing for a lot of people.
No. No. And if I were on the other side, I know exactly. I'd be in the exact same boat. You know, like, hey, man, wait a minute. I would like an explanation beyond just that. You know. But it is, man. This is a pretty, not a pretty. This is a really bad thing, man. And we really want to get to the bottom of it. You know.
Yeah.
We have an obligation to beyond just our job. You know, it's more of a.
Pause that for a minute.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem with this whole thing. The big deal that this kid made about his phone, okay?
Yeah.
He's not worried at all about who committed this crime. All he gives a shit about is what's in his phone and nobody's seeing it. That's kind of a sad thing to me. If you are friends with any of these people, you know any of these people at all, even if you don't, this is a horrible thing that happened. He doesn't seem to give two shits about what happened. All he cares about is nobody seeing his phone, and that's kind of sickening to me. So I just wanted to make that point.
Age group. Honestly,
they're very
selfish. That age group that everybody's out for themselves, and they don't want to step up and do the right damn thing.
I agree, and I agree fully with one statement right there. I think that's exactly what he's hiding in his phone.
Yeah,
I think he's got photographs of stuff that he has that he don't want them knowing. In my opinion,
right.
Yeah. All right. Any other comments on that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interject, but that just bothers me.
Please do. I like all the comments. I
We want it taken care of.
I agree.
Yeah. And beyond the community or the state or anything, it's just not. That's not something that anybody needs to go through. You know. You know, and you seem like you'd feel the same way. You know.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. There was a basketball game this last day, so Friday, right? It was on Friday. Don't go to them at all?
It's basketball games more often than Not. I asked some guys that I played in high school with in the area, so I go check their games out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when they come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun, man.
Other than that, I don't care.
Do they not do well?
Dude, the ULI sports just suck. Like football was shocking this year.
Yeah.
But basketball, dude, they're terrible. They're absolutely butt cheeks. They're just bad.
No chance they'll win, huh?
Exactly.
They'll get a good record or anything.
No shot.
Yeah.
No shot. Seen them at the club a few times. I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're either really tall and skinny or they're just short and pretty athletic. And I'm just like, you guys just, I don't know, it doesn't look like there's a lot of discipline or
Really?
a lot of hard work that goes into it. No, not at all. No, not at all.
Just show up and play.
Yeah, yeah.
And this, I don't know. You heard the whole interview, I think, Dago, right? And we will finish it. But it sounds like at the moment we're just bullshitting about fucking sports.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that there's any value in this part of the conversation unless he
Not
tries to
really.
trick him into
No.
getting after he builds rapport. But yeah,
That's
Yeah.
all it is, in my opinion.
They look like they dial it in every night. Like they just phone it in, I guess. But there's like a couple guys there where I'm like, you guys, the program's beneath you.
Mhm.
And I feel like they're kind of using you as a platform to maybe get to a better school.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
transfer out. But
Yeah. See, that transfer portal have changed a lot of stuff, man.
it's good for the players, bad for programs. But it's all right. A lot of guys are transferring out of Alabama and
Yeah.
to other SEC schools and making things a bit more interesting there. So
Yep. Yeah. See, I saw that this year, man.
Tennessee and Georgia,
Heck
the
yeah.
last couple of years have been really cool to watch. That is not just Bama and LSU just running everything.
No kidding.
That was such a joke.
Yeah. I agree. Clemson too on the ACC side, man. They sat there for a long time, and now
It's about time, dude.
yeah, that's getting better.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Dude, are the athletes that come in here, are they allowed to be part of the Greek life too? Can they pledge and go in, or do they have their own house?
They usually stick to themselves. We don't like to
Yeah.
dabble because puts those guys in awkward situations where it's like we're at a party at the fraternity house. It's like, no, your team's not invited, type shit. Like puts them in weird spots, and honestly, it's better if we just stay separate.
Yeah,
In that regard.
the whole two teams, two obligations. Like,
Yeah,
it's tough to mix.
yeah,
up,
hard,
right?
especially as a freshman, like when you're doing your pledging and freshman responsibilities and stuff, and then you're also on the team and stuff. You got to travel and all that crap.
Yeah,
So
and then juggling your studies with that too.
yeah.
So, are you? Is your degree going to be in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a dual major.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did he say pharmacy?
no, he's in finance. He got a job. He
Finance.
got a
Okay.
job in New York in finance. Yeah.
Oh, finance. That's right. That's right.
I don't want to say too much about it, so I'm going to make it brief. But his point about the athletes and the thing don't tend to be in the frats because they don't want the awkward thing of having somebody who's on a team thinking that all of his teammates from his athletic thing should be invited because he's part of the thing, and so I'll just leave it at that. It's an interesting wrinkle. I'm going to leave it at that. But anyways, let's keep going on this interview. Oh, this is good shit. Here, we're actually playing live.
Redaction traction.
Yeah. Was that you adding a sound from your soundboard?
Of course.
Okay. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. How's your GPA, man? You keeping it up there?
My GPA is on Viagra. It's way up there. It's good shit. Good shit. We'll get through this in no time with this kind of redactions.
Yeah.
Told you. It's a lot. A whole lot.
I mean, yeah.
I really like to understand what they're talking about. Well, first off, the cop
What
is
instrument is this?
What's that?
the cop is kind of grinning and laughing at something. So what the hell are they talking about that's got to be redacted that you're laughing about?
Exactly.
Yeah. And you know, here's the thing with yeah. So anyways, let's just keep going.
What is playing right now? Play the audio, and it's clearly like a trumpet or something. But there's, yeah. But
Nice. So they does UVI have a program with that path that maybe will place you somewhere, or is it just through LinkedIn now?
doing more on LinkedIn, honestly.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yep.
And I find it weird. That they've blurred an extra area. So he came in presumably with his phone to give back to him, presumably. But why did they extend the blurred out area so you can't see his hands? Like what?
Yeah.
They've really extended the blur. So what the fuck?
Good question. And who's blurred in that window right there right now too?
Well, I think
It's
that's
just-
his reflection. I think it's
okay.
his reflection. I think they've had that blurred the whole time.
But
Normally the blur is down here, and they've added a
Yeah.
blur to cover him now, and I don't get that exactly. Unless, okay, here's playing devil's advocates. If his phone's unlocked and facing the camera, so that somebody who wanted to freeze frame it and zoom in could see what's on his phone unlocked, maybe they blurred it to cover his phone.
Maybe.
that makes sense. It makes sense. And they're redacting everything. Mac Ann said a stack of money for compliance. That's a good one. Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, for all I know, his phone is sitting on the table, face up, unlocked, and they're just trying to blur his phone so that people don't see his phone.
The redactions are insane. There's so many of them. It's nuts.
Yeah.
If you were to add up the time redacted as compared to the time that's not, I guarantee you there's more that's redacted than there isn't.
Yeah.
Is this still playing? Jesus Christ. I
Yeah,
forgot about this one. Yeah.
Playing. What's he got in his hands?
He looks like a clip. But it's probably the
Folder.
clipboard with the legal papers that they had him sign. Maybe.
Questionnaire and stuff. Yeah. Good God.
Right to folder. You're right. It's folder.
Yeah, it's folder.
The
Yeah.
papers probably the papers he signed.
That he didn't want to sign because of his phone.
Yeah. Hey, it says here you get to do anything you want with my phone, and it can't
Yeah.
be used against me. Yeah, it does. But don't worry
Yeah.
about that. We don't really mean it. Just go ahead and sign right there at the bottom.
Sign here and make sure you spell it freaky guy. Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit.
So,
What did they tell you?
about 5-10 minutes. I'll bring it right down. You sure you don't want water?
I'm
I
good.
wish they had energy drink or something to drink here.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go home, take pre-workout, and go to the gym.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. And then get ready. Probably go to the club and watch some championship Saturday football.
Like the Grizz, huh?
No,
Do
not
do
gonna
they run? Do they run like ESPN Plus at the corner club?
Dude, I've talked to Mark about this several times about what is and what isn't on the TV.
Mhm.
I told him that he needs to get the league pass for NFL. He needs to get the NBA league pass as well. But no ESPN Plus, nothing. Just yes. If it is for Big Sky football, yes.
Oh, really?
ESPN the club owner only follows University of Idaho football.
Oh, okay.
Like you ask about the NFL, he'll tell you about the teams that have Vandals on them. type of guy, like Moscow native.
Must
Like,
be mostly it's 49ers.
Niners? You're a Niners fan?
No.
Oh.
That's why the UI players are over there.
Yeah. You a Niners fan?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you guys are doing really
I
well.
know.
Wait, you're a Niners fan?
No, I have a lot of friends that are Niners fans.
Great interview, guys.
This part has broken down. That's okay. I mean, look, we're in for the long haul. We got to finish 13 minutes, so we've come this far.
No,
Gotta
I was
finish it
talking to
out.
the cops. They're doing a great
Yeah.
interview here, talking about football every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I think they've built the rapport. Let's move on and get some real information from this kid.
Well, I'm
Jesus.
assuming they're. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Redact away. Redact away. Exactly, Mackenzie.
This is a cafe talk. Yeah.
Have another beer.
Holy shit! This is a redacted conversation.
I told
Yee.
you there's some long ones in this. There's more redacted than there's not. And I would really like to know what he's saying to them that they had to pull that.
Right.
Yes, Mandy, it is.
Yeah. How can this much information be sensitive?
How is this even okay? Okay, this is nuts.
Yeah. Now, and kind of along actually, one made a joke, I think, in here. What was it about the that they're talking about? So here's the thing: you have to ask yourself, if they turned to the subject of girls and it got a little sexual in nature, like a bunch of guys just joking around about women, would they redact the entire conversation so that people wouldn't hear the
Of course.
officers talking
Of course.
about college girls and hot chicks and this and that? So maybe that's what happened. Maybe the conversation turned from sports to chicks, and they're like, yeah, we don't want that to have been a reflection on our department, so we're just going to mute the whole conversation.
Right. I agree. And I don't doubt it either. They're still redacted. Still going.
Yeah. Still going redacted.
This is probably why they're redacting it, because it is all football talk.
But they didn't redact a lot of football talk, so it had to transition into something they don't want you to hear.
Well, I guess it's just, I don't, unless they're just trying to hide the fact that they're cracks and they're not actually doing their job.
I don't know.
It's insane, you guys. If I'm correct, now this isn't the one. One of these, like,
It's
at one
not
point,
football. One says, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. At one point, one of these is redacted from like this point to the very end. I don't think it's this one, but
I don't know. We've been on a long effing redaction.
try scrubbing forward a little bit, see if he catches anything, and then if he does, you can back up a little bit.
I thought about doing that, yeah, but I'm a little bit afraid to. Well, I can scrub 30 seconds at a time.
That's what I did.
That's dead.
See,
That's dead. 30 seconds more. Still dead. Oh, this must be a really good conversation that we can't talk to any. Like, this is, unless he's telling us, reading his social security number over and over and over again for 10 minutes. Why is this redacted?
no reason. No reason.
Okay, scrub in 30 seconds. Good Lord.
This is crazy.
30 seconds. He's a douche canoe. Yeah.
That's such a waste.
Another 30 seconds.
Especially for what Logan had to pay for this. Like, it's insane that there's most of it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The money they're charging people for this.
Right.
Shit.
What did Logan have to pay for this?
It was
Or did she reveal it publicly?
$600, I think.
God dang it.
Jesus.
It was this
No,
one.
there's no way they should be charging that kind of money. They're fucking fleecing people.
I think this is
Idaho,
the
though, right?
one that she paid $3 for, and then they double charged her on it. They made her pay another $3 something for it. I think this is the one.
And this
What
isn't from
assholes.
Moscow though. This is from Idaho State Police, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
ISP.
All right, we're gonna hear some sound. It looks like, so we're gonna play it.
Just a few more minutes. Yeah.
That's what they said. He said he'd bring it down. We can run back and check.
Nice. Nice.
It was done with the thing. I just had to verify that it was good to basically unplug. Call it good.
Heck yeah.
It's like those flash drives. I think, when you do a flash drive in the computer and you got to make sure you press the eject button thing so it doesn't
Oh,
do anything silly.
yeah. That TCU game was on, man.
Did you get any questions for us or anything? I mean, we can't talk anything specifics or anything, but
Yeah, not really. I understand. Like, you guys are still making your way through the case, and that there's a lot of holes that still need to be filled in and stuff, and that it's pretty damn random and stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really have any questions.
Yeah. But if any
Wait, actually, I heard something about a dog being like mutilated or something. Almost.
Okay.
Oh,
So now it got
Okay.
interesting. Now it got interesting. So I'm assuming they're going to be talking. Is this going to be about Buddy, the dog that was found weeks in October?
Yeah.
I think it was October. Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. There's something of it because Potty said, "Wait for it!" Like there was something else coming. This would probably be it. Here we go.
that's been said. That's totally unrelated. Latah County Sheriff is doing that or something.
So he says the dog situation is totally unrelated. Latah County Sheriff's covering that. Okay. There's more.
you got anybody that comes to you at your house too that feels like they
I
have
keep it
something.
locked now.
No, I mean it feels like they have something to say or they want to talk to somebody, man. You just direct them this way, man, and they'll get somebody to talk to.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And once again, it's the smallest little thing that even if somebody just this come to think of it, this just doesn't sit right. What should I do about it? It's just like, hey man, just come talk to us.
We'll take it. Man.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll write it down. We'll listen to it. Yep. And then somebody like you setting the example too, coming in and giving your information a couple of times is probably real important to those guys too. If you decide to tell them.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take any piece of information that anybody has.
All right.
Yep. That's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of car do you drive?
Travel.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a blizzard Thursday and it didn't handle it very well, but
Really?
made it. Yeah.
I feel like they asked him already what kind of car he drove. So are they just testing him to see if he tells them the same car again? Because it feels like they just a while ago, they went into a whole detail about car he drives and the buddy that drove his car and wrecked his car and whatever. So why they ask him about his car again? I don't know. But
Yeah, through that like area, like stretched by the river.
Mm-hmm.
It was like just coming down terribly. You could barely see the car's head. Barely made it through that.
Through the canyon before you get there, or north?
Through the canyon,
Yeah.
pretty much through. Like I was like fishtailed out into the middle around a corner too. That was
Damn.
like, freaky. I mean, I laughed through it. I was having a good time.
Yeah.
I was pretty relaxed, like driver, like and stuff. So I was kind of like giggling, like just flipping it back. But it would have been really bad if another car came that way.
Yeah.
Do you normally go that way down through and all that, or do you take the other way?
No, I just go straight through. It's like adds another half hour to go around it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So it's like a smoother drive as far as like you don't have to put up with the canyons or anything. So like, but yeah,
It's not as
You
pretty.
do have to drive it.
Yeah.
yeah, another half hour or two.
Yeah.
Not the best.
It's a pretty drive though. Either way you go, man. It's
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Does it better.
And Regan is pretty nice too. You stop at Regan's and
No, I've never stopped at Regan's, but I've been through Regan's.
yeah. It's pretty sweet, man. If you stop and check it out, it's pretty nice.
That sounds good.
All right, do you have anything else?
No, I think we're good, but
Yeah.
just reiterate that, dude, you know us now. If anybody wants to talk to somebody or has expressed that they're uncomfortable, we're going to give them a fair shake and a fair listen.
Yeah.
Because ultimately that's our goal, is we want justice for what happened here.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, thank you very much, man. We really thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day, man.
thanks, buddy.
You guys as well.
It ended up being a little longer than we thought, so we apologize.
No worries.
It's funny. I presume this side of the room is where Mason comes in from the lobby, whatever. This side of the room is the back side of the police station. This is one-way mirror. When people interrogation, somebody else can watch and observe and then when he steps out, ask questions. Hey, did you ask about this? Did you ask him about this? And they'll come back.
At the very beginning, before the lights are turned on, you can see through it. As soon as the light goes on, it turns reflective then. So yeah,
because it's a one-way mirror, right?
Right.
Yeah. And again, if you can look at this, the reflection, if Mason was here, you may be able to at times see him, which is I think why they had it blurred here, because you can see him reflected in.
That.
Yeah. So it's got 1 minute and 25 seconds left, but it's an empty room. So I'm going to scrub this just to make sure that we don't hear a mouse fart or something. Oh no, shit! They come back. Hold on. Oh yeah, the private conversation between the cops is redacted. Okay, I see.
Of course. What do you think about him? I think he's an asshole.
What about the butt stuff on the phone, though?
Yeah, this guy's definitely a freak. He wasn't lying.
Yeah, did you see half the folders he had in there?
I think we should just arrest him based on that.
Yeah.
He's got a hot mom, though.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. This feels like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
That's exactly what I was just thinking too. Like, let's just go ahead and do voiceovers.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we could do at that point.
I used to do that.
So, anyways, there we have it. We did it. We finished. It took us 3 nights to do it and 5.5 hours to cover the. But we did it.
We did
less entertainment tonight, but because there was about half of it was fucking redacted. Like
there wasn't as much to react to.
Yeah.
What other news? You've heard? What do you think, Dago? Have you heard the rumors about this document that came out that suggested that Kohberger had filed some kind of appeal through Ann Taylor in March, and whether it was just for the financial thing or whether it was more?
I covered the new document, and it's. The only document I've seen, and unless there's a new one that I haven't seen, it's about appealing the stealing of a certain files. It had nothing to do with an actual real appeal,
right?
Because
not appeal the criminal.
No, not yet. Now, unless there's something I missed, that's not the document. It's something altogether different with the news station. What the hell is it called?
Ewu.
No. Kevin Fixler works for him.
The Statesman.
Statesman. Yeah. Statesman's the other party in it. So that's all it is. It's nothing.
Because the Statesman was going after the financials to see how much money Ann Taylor and the defense made and all with that.
I did a whole show, $5.5 million, which I'm like, holy shit, there's no way they spent that much just on the defense side. And it was $8 million total. And they're saying $5.5 million of that came from the defense. I said, bullshit. I don't believe that. No way. I don't believe it. So they need to show it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
So,
any questions, comments from people in the chat before we close up for the night? Anything that you observed? For those of you who watch my channel, it was new for me to do some of these live breakdowns kind of thing. We haven't had anybody complain about it, and a lot of people said positive things. So we probably will do more of this style on the Crimes After Dark, unless people start saying that's not what you come here for. So I just wanted to make sure that you have a chance to say your piece or ask questions about that. But because
I enjoy doing them.
Yeah, I was reluctant to do it because I oftentimes I'll rant about something and then 2 seconds after I unpause, I get the answer to my own rant and I look like an idiot. So I try not to do that and make myself look like an idiot more than I can. But
it is.
I decided to go for
part of it.
Yeah.
Hi, Kat. No, I enjoy doing them, and we do get sometimes we get some good nuggets out of it, and it helps
Yeah.
you to put pieces together. They're interesting as all hell for sure, and some of them are boring as dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of the Sigma Chi interviews were obviously scripted. They were
Yeah.
boring as hell. There was really nothing in them, and they redacted most of the important shit as always. But this one was somewhat interesting. Pete's was interesting, and there should be. I think there's a couple more newer ones coming too, and I'm for it sending out the records request for Pete's girlfriend. Because if Pete, yeah, I want to hear her interview. There's got to be an interview with her.
Yeah.
If they did one with him, that way they could verify the things he said. So, um,
Do you
yes,
know what happened with do you know what happened with Lana? I heard Lana played some Mowich interview that she got and got taken down
I
by
heard that
YouTube for it.
too. I don't know what happened. I'm kind of interested to find out
So,
why
something
because I
about
was
they accused her of cyberbullying or something like that for playing it or something.
probably
Yeah.
that's what I heard. We're gonna try to find out that because I was gonna cover him too. So
Yeah, and I'd like to know what was done so I can know to avoid it ourselves. Like, are we just not allowed
yeah.
to talk about that one, or did she say something that was a little over the top that made them react to what she said, or what? So,
I didn't see it. I just heard that they took it down. So I'm gonna have to talk to her. I'm gonna message her and ask her what happened.
okay. Yeah,
See what she says.
I'd like to know before we get a hold of that. Or like again, is YouTube saying nobody can play that particular interview, or is it just the way that she handled it? So I don't know.
I don't even know yet. And I've talked about him before. I've never had that happen. So I don't know if it was something in specific that what she said. So I don't know. Somebody said Truth and Neurons got struck 3 times yesterday too. There's
Oh,
things
wow.
going on. Something's going on recently too. There's a lot of people getting real sensitive lately. So
Struck
must be
3
getting close
times.
to
One channel got struck 3 times for something.
something.
Wow.
Yeah. So we must be getting close to something that they don't like. I don't know.
I just see it linked to the "you are cheated on" text to Ethan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you must be getting close because they're starting to hammer people. Yeah, I'd like to know if anybody. I mean, I'm reading the chat to see if the chat happens to pull up. The Gonzalez interview with
Yeah. I covered
bashed
that
us
today.
again. Yeah.
Yeah. They love destroying us the best they
Is
can.
I'm wondering if I should cover it over here on our thing or not, or whether it's funny because the part of me thinks anytime I do anything, it's old news because everybody's already done it. But as we've learned,
We all do
I
it
see, I
different.
see things different I see things different and comment in different parts. And
Yep.
so
Everybody likes it that way too. I've seen people that watch the same
like,
exact
yeah, the
thing.
same interview broken down by 5 different creators or something. Yeah.
They enjoy it because we all do it differently.
Yeah. There. I'm looking for comments. Lana is now suing Moscow for a significant amount of money due to their nefarious behavior regarding a document
Yep.
they've given her. Yeah.
That is
The
true.
redacting of people's time sheets and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, she's unraveled something of interest for sure, to the point where I'm actually a little nervous for her. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
The stuff she's been talking about lately is very interesting. Truly and honestly, it's kind of unnerving.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, again, Robin, for taking the time to do the humorous little take to Mark and Betty, the little Betty,
Yeah,
Betty's
very
not a
awesome.
pig. I
You're
love it.
welcome. It was
Yeah.
fun. I had a
Thanks
blast.
for having me again. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I'm
Always.
good. So for those, by the way, we did get people asking. So is Dago off the show? I had a couple of people asking because of things. So no, for those who don't know, Dago had something going on Friday that was kind of a personal nature, and then Monday he thought, because I had told him a while ago we were gonna start doing the Beyond channel on Mondays, but I had decided to go back to Crimes After Dark, and we miscommunicated on that. So that explains Dago. He's going to be around, I believe. He should be around, give or take. Personal life things happen in personal life, but no, he's not. As you can see, he's not off the show. So we should see Dago again. Hopefully, I guess Friday night if you come for Friday Night Fuckery.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Robin, you got any last minute thoughts?
Nope, it was just great being here with you, and I'm glad we were able to get through the interview. And you know, just on to the next, and who knows what tomorrow night brings.
Yeah.
Fact.
We don't have tomorrow night's show planned. So the thing is that we can't cover the Gonzalez interview because we'll never get through 15 minutes of it. I just fucking know it. We'll
That's a
spend
long
No.
one too. It's very long.
We might. I don't know. Maybe we'll start it, but then we're yeah, I don't know. I'll give it some thought. And by the way, tomorrow morning, I'm supposed to do at 10 o'clock another of these live dives where I'm just trying to take a new case and kind of work through it with you live on here's what may interest me about this case. So I haven't even picked the case. I'm going to pick that tonight, do some preliminary notes, and then we'll do a live dive on a case that you guys have mentioned in the chat that you want me to look into. And I'm going to look into it just briefly, and then we'll look at it together for a little bit tomorrow. It's a completely different style than Crimes After Dark. So if you want to come to that, please check that out at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's a little small, intimate gathering. We did it last time and it was fun. I liked it. So
Yeah.
we'll do it again. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what we do. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Well, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for
There you go.
my shows. Take it easy, everybody.
Have a great
Good
night.
night.